Now that we've pulled in our data from all of its different sources, we've transformed it similar to how you might in a spreadsheet and even leveraged AI, it's time to finally action on that data, which might involve sending it off to different systems or building databases and dashboards that live in Parabola. We'll find all of these options in the Integrations tab under Destinations, and you'll see the first two options are Send to Parabola Tables and Visualize. Parabola tables we'll dig into in a future lesson, but in short, they are databases that live in Parabola where you can not only store up to 5 million records in any table, but also make it really easy to pass data between flows, giving you really nice, clean, standardized data sets to work with across Parabola. As for visualizations, visualizations are what we use to actually power dashboards that allow you to create custom graphs, charts, and tables that make it really easy for the team to get visibility into your workflows. Now, beyond those two, we also have the ability to do things like push data to Google Sheets, different systems like Shopify, and even send emails, Slack messages, and make API calls. In this example, we will look at the email a CSV attachment step, which is one of the most common exports in Parabola. And in this case, I'll just go ahead, connect my arrows, and start to configure some settings here. So as for my recipient, I'll put in my own email. I'll say Parabola University demo. And now you'll notice if I hit update results and go into my inbox, I'm not actually going to see an email now. The reason for that is because we actually have to run our flow to have data flow to external systems. And we can run our flow by clicking the Run Flow button in the top right. It's really safe to build in Parabola where maybe we have some data flowing to a Google Sheet, we have some data flowing to our database, our API. Everything's kind of happening in a sandbox right now. And not until we actually click the button Run Flow will our data actually be triggered to get sent out to different systems. Now, while this is running, I'll also point out that we can create drafts in Parabola. So if you want to have one nice live version of your flow, but also experiment in a really safe place without affecting that kind of production version of your workflow, you also always have that option. So now that we can see that our flow has run and we exported data via email, I can now go back to my inbox. I'll give this a quick refresh here, and now we'll see we have our new data set from Parabola University. Now that we know the basics of actioning on our data in Parabola, in the next lesson we'll take a look at tables and visualizations and some of the key concepts you need to understand there. In the meantime, be sure to check out the building challenge below to get some practice with this step, and let us know if you have any questions. Thanks a lot.